Hey, Madison. I estimate we have a 70% chance of leaving this act. Well, we'll leave it one way or another, right? Leaving it alive. I don't think we get a store. It's a little bit awkward. I think the only path we can really reasonably take is this one. Maybe if we're really strong, we could take a super elite and get a store in as well. It would have to be really strong. There's nothing on the right side at all. Okay. Potions? Good start, good start. Hey, Nocturne and Bayo. Saw a report that said refs clearly rigged the game. Well, I think the general causality there is that refs react to the crowd. And the crowd makes noises, you know? Ghost in a Jar is a good potion, at least. I wonder if Jawworm is an enemy that you're meant to use Strength Potion against on the first floor. Thank you for, I believe that was a quest mode notification. Thank you for that. Dash is a pretty good floor 1 card. We're not gonna play 10 attacks against Gremlin Knob, right? We might against Lagavulin. We might against Sentries. Strength Pot's probably better than Poison Pot because of Sentries. That makes sense to me. Ooh, you got the Girl Scout cookies forward sound? Can you, Maybe I need a P.O. box. You got any of those Thin Mints? Into the tank. So Leg Sweep and Caltrops are both pretty good here, right? Leg Sweep is the card I would usually be picking, but there's some argument that we take Caltrops because of Hexaghost. There's no store before Hexaghost. If I don't take Caltrops here, my ability to kill Hexaghost is getting limited to like picking up 2 poison cards probably, or finding a different Caltrops. I'm presumably gonna use the Strength Potion, so like Blade Dance doesn't realistically work. Gal, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Agumushuru to you as well. There are Thin Mints you can get at the store that aren't twice as expensive as they need to be and are exactly the same cookies. Nocturne and Bay, you can't tell people that. You can't tell people that. one, you will stop the girl guides from raising money, and two, you will make everyone just spend all of their time eating Thin Mints. Nobody wants that. You gotta keep that under wraps. I'm gonna take Caltrops. Fuck, this game is so hard. I think I take Warped Tongues. It's a strong relic, in theory. Deflect seems okay to me. Infinite Blades would have maybe, like if we saved the Strength Potion forever, Infinite Blades could have killed Hexagos for us. So my plan is actually to go this way now. I have a Ghost in a Jar. Like I'm taking an Act 1 super late. There's no way around that, unfortunately. I don't think I can actually take Deflect because of Gremlin Knob. I could take Infinite Blades. Let's take an Infinite Blades. Infinite Blades is good against Sentries, it's good against Lagavulin, it's okay against Gremlin Knob. I would not say that it was good against Gremlin Knob, but it's okay against Gremlin Knob. I think we have enough damage in our deck to take Neutralize. Strength pot him if he got him. Yeah. We're doing okay. Two dashes. Load me up. We upgraded Infinite Blades, by the way. Infinite Blades is not a very strong combo with Warped Tongs for reasons which are probably apparent by now. I should have just played Survivor first thing that turn. I don't think it matters, but I definitely should have done that. Well, maybe it matters. Yeah, probably matters. Nope, we got lucky and didn't draw Pain again. Okay. Dagger Spray with Vajra seems fine. This is a very middling deck at the moment. Gremlin Horn's an excellent relic. Hey Dadaps, thanks for the 13 months. Subbed in a row. Musho to you as well. I'm a simple man, I see a piercing whale, I buy a piercing whale. We got max HP sentries. Not great, but it's not terrible. The ultimate T-Man. Dash is a very good card in this fight. Okay. Now I have to decide if I'm taking another elite or not. You know, it's really nice not having Pain in the deck anymore. Gambling Chip seems pretty solid. Nightmare plus Gambling Chip could, like, give us a Caltrops plus ×4 on turn 1 or something. That would be sort of funny. I think I meant to take another elite. Go to a store, buy some sort of potion. I have 2 dashes for Gremlin Knob and Ghost in a Jar. Seems standard. Seems correct. I'm not in love with any of these cards. If I just bin my 7 with Gambling Chip at the start of every fight, I almost always get an Eviscerate for 0 on turn 1. For 21 damage. It's a thing, right? Not much of a thing, but it's sort of a thing. I don't think that Nightmare's reasonable. I think it's just a little bit too early for that card. Maybe if I already had a well-laid plans, maybe. But realistically, there's another act, pretty much, until Nightmaring anything does anything. Well, it's fine against Hexaghost, but you know. Cloak and Dagger is probably fine. It seems like a spot where skipping was reasonable. Where did I lose 3 gold so far in this run? I don't think there's been anywhere, right? That's like... That's a run losing well-laid plans cost sort of situation. A weak potion or vulnerable potion? I have 1 neutralize plus. That saves us more health against Gremlin Knob. Probably weak potion. It's gonna be an unupgraded Caltrops, but I think I have enough damage for Hexaghost. Blades is fine here. I'm gonna trim the deck so that it reshuffles on turn 4. And this is more damage than 2 strikes. It's the same damage as 2 strikes, whatever. Hey, Terror Incognita, thanks for the 7 months. Boom show to you as well. This weak potion has not been relevant at all. Okay, well we have it for Hexaghost. Got a tiny chest and a fire potion, a second piercing whale. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, with 19 health and no well-laid plans. This feels pretty awkward. Like, upgrading Caltrops is so good against Hexaghost, but maybe it's not necessary. Maybe our deck does enough already. I think it's meant to be a rust. Even with a weak potion and a ghost in a jar, we just need health for turns where we draw burns and don't draw defends, basically. The upgrade's sort of important. And we can get Caltrops in play turn... I'm gonna go for it. And get this in play turn 2, usually. No piercing whale for turn 2, though. Okay. Don't necessarily win this fight yet, but we're set up in a decent place. This turn is butts. A lot of upgraded strikes that I'm not having a reason to play anyway. Hey, SLG. This is the turn that we needed to be resting for. Still not too bad. We take 1. No piercing whale for the overcharge, unfortunately. So strike versus survivor here. 63, taking 30. Next turn to 33. 19. Just strike. Just definitely strike. Alright. It's not super surprising. Our options here are Ghost Ninjar, reasonable option. Weak Potion plus block cards. We can't Alpha Strike, can we? 14, 19, 26, 31, get hit. We can with a Weak Potion if we want. This would basically deal 10 with the Weak Potion. So if we Weak Potion, we're getting attacked for 24. I mean, we can also just block it. What's our next card? Strike. Next turn, we know we have at least 12 damage. Thinking about like 1 hit point in Act 2 right now. Do I even need to Weak Potion? 14, 19... That'd be exactly lethal. Probably a good idea to Weak Potion. $29. 22, so we get 5 attacks, so it takes 6. Versus with this, we would take only 5. Okay, got through it without resting. That was good. I think the gambling chip was really important there. This deck looks like it wants an after image to me. Adrenaline is a very good card. We already have a gambling chip. So we do have some pretty relevant acceleration through our deck. This deck might take Snecko Eye if it's offered as well. And after image is probably a better card to be taking with Snecko than Adrenaline. I think the deck can still take Choker, but it hates it. Yeah, we just take after image. Pyramid is what I want right now. Oh my fucking god. Hey Praddyful, thanks for the 2 months. Agbo show to you as well. That's not what I wanted. I guess it's Pandora's Box. I have 2 Piercing Whales, 2 Dashes, and a Cloak and Dagger, and Survivor, and the upgraded Neutralize. Pandora's Box seems fine here. 2 Catalysts with no poison. Deflect, Cloak and Dagger, Footwork looks good. Calculated Gamble looks okay. Don't know about the Acrobatics. Don't know about the Expertise. Interesting. It's a pretty good deck. Could use some energy. We have a forced delete pretty early in this act. It's a very violent act too. Fighting champ, but we already have 2 catalysts in our decks. We should be fine. Let's go this way. Should have skilled potioned at the start of the turn if I was going to. I'm flying. I'm flying. Deck is fun. Most of our cards that we got off Pandora's are very playable. Which means that if we can get through this bit right now where we don't have 4 energy, maybe pick up a well-laid plans, our deck has a lot of potential to get very strong very fast. Not having to draw basic cards is just sort of a big deal. I'm gonna take a blur. $170 gold, dagger spray, 2 piercing whales. This would be all of our potions, I think. Tuba, I think it's the 11 months. Agbomushu to you as well. We have a footwork and 2 dashes as well. So we would still have sort of block cards. I would love to have a backstab right now. I think we're meant to take it. I think the relic's really good. And losing all of our gold before the store is really bad. And we can use these potions here. It's not like the end of the world. We got a gremlin horn. I don't know. We might die here. Don't know about the dagger spray upgrade. Or the infinite blades upgrade, rather. Crippling Clap. It just deals 10, right? Shouldn't even bother. 33, 28. My brain is absolutely rebelling at the idea of doing this math right now. $34, $24. It doesn't matter if we play this or not. It kills, then would have energy left. Cloak and Dagger seems like a really good draw. Hey Dowell, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Agbomu showed you as well. Okay, that was a really good skill potion. Oh man, I think both of our catalysts are upgraded. That's huge. Got a red mask, got a terror if we want. I think we have Caltrops and we have 2 catalysts. Like, even though the catalysts don't currently deal any damage, that's still where we want our scaling damage to be, probably. It's not that hard to find 2 cards that deal poison in the silent card pool. So probably these are all skips. Hey Revo! Sorry, I'm paying very little attention to chat today. We want to reshuffle our deck as quickly as possible for this fight, probably. But we also want to play our scaling on turn 1 if we get offered the opportunity. actually a good piercing whale. Nope. Not getting much help at the moment. Dash or blur? Blur catalyst seems sort of fun. Okay. We have some very slow scaling in this deck. I think it will end up being okay. So what's going to happen is... we're going to end up putting a bunch more scaling cards into the deck and being able to get away with it because we have no strikes or basic defense. I think. Hope so. One dodge roll is probably fine. It's a really good card. Oh, that's another footwork. So I think panache here. Panache over footwork. We've got a footwork and an after image and 2 piercing whales. We're behind on card manipulation a little bit. Energy and damage. I think just panache. We got 2 cloak and daggers and an infinite blades. It'll go off eventually. It won't go off at the start of fights every time though. It's also very expensive. Dealing 14 damage to all enemies is sort of the thing that you want to do in this game. I think I would upgrade it, is why I said 14. I think it's my immediate upgrade if I buy it. I don't think there's a good reason to buy Poison Potion. I don't think that's how we beat Champ, for example, and I don't think we can hold a Poison Potion that long anyway. Poison Potion is definitely good damage for the elite fight we're going into. Too bad we can't go Poison Pot, Footwork, card remove that might compete with Panache. Hey, Wrecking Champ, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I wonder if it's like one more card away from dealing damage with poison, though. Probably okay. It deals so much damage. There aren't that many terrible cards in the deck. We could remove a Catalyst, but I don't really want to remove a Catalyst. It's also really nice that it deals damage for no energy. Assuming that we play 5 cards in a single turn. Alright. Pretty good start for our Panache pickup. I had a piercing whale there. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got after image in play. Terrible? I believe it just went off twice in the same turn. For what it's worth. The Panache looked really fucking good in that fight. That's all I want to say. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I have to decide if I'm taking a second infinite. Alright. Chad is theorizing about how our deck on the 24th floor will beat Time Eater and the Heart. It's fun. These are the floors in front of us right now. I don't think I want a second Infinite Blades. I think 1 is okay. At some point, we're just having enough crappy scaling, you know? So question card is going to look for well-laid plans for us. I'm into that. There are a few cards which are good here, I guess. Anchor is a really nice pickup in this one. You can just get rid of all of the defensive cards on turn 1 and look for... our scaling stuff. Maybe I don't have to take that point of damage. I don't think any of these cards are good in this deck right now. Maybe dodge and roll. Maybe dodge and roll. Dodge and roll is probably pretty good. Just that we have one already. How many block cards do I have? Dashes are starting not to count. Guess there aren't that many. Alright, I'll take one dodge and roll. Snecko is here to kill us. Fuck you, Snecko. It's the most damage I've taken the entire act, I believe. Okay, we won the fight. That dodge and roll is upgraded. Another deflect isn't terrible either, but I think it will get a lot worse with 4 energy, assuming we get 4 energy. I don't think I can take these. I think the deck is getting weighed down with cards that don't actually do what we need them to do. I think I'm going to Act 2 events. What happens if we get Decay event? Go this way, but I think I want to go this way. Rest, fight champ with a ghost in a jar would be the plan. Man, Gremlin Leader is so much easier than the other ones for us. Book of Stabbing we have 2 Piercing Wails for, but we have to draw them on the right turns. We also have a Caltrops Plus, but we have 25 cards in our deck at this point. I could see just going to the store. Best poison card to add to the deck is Noxious Fumes. If I got an upgraded Envenom, I'd be pretty happy too. I think there's just too much stuff we can hit at the store. There. Catalyst is dealing some damage. Not sure that Crippling Cloud is quite all that in a bag of chips, but I'm gonna take it. Yeah, the store has a well-laid plans in it, so that's cool. So the question after well-laid plans is if we're buying a poison potion, I think. We can just click on well-laid plans. Cool. Get that out of the way. We can discard Swift Pot for Poison Pot, and that makes the champ fight a lot less scary. I believe I would upgrade well-laid plans after doing that at the campfire. It doesn't make the champ fight, like, unlosable. It just makes it a lot less scary. Hey, Citrus guy. I'm doing alright. We're definitely not buying a third catalyst. No, that's not... No. I don't know if this event is good or not. It's feeling a lot like it isn't right now. This event forces me to work out whether I need Poison Potion for Champ Fight or not. And it's sort of irritating that it's forcing me to work that out. We scale so much. We're probably okay. Do we need the arena kill? There are so many things that would be good. Crippling Cloud upgrade. Wow. I wonder if I'd rather have the Ghost in the Jar or the Poison Potion against Champ. Reasonable moment for dash. I don't know about getting vulnerable. Okay, still have all my potions. We're now resting, I believe. That's interesting. That's not what I would have picked. Okay. Sort of whiffed on those fire rewards a little bit. Shuriken will go off a few times. Is there some universe where I'm lifting here or upgrading well-laid plans, maybe? Like, I actually like well-laid plans upgrade a lot. Fuck. 19 health against Champ. El Campeon. Current 150-0 win streaker of the Spire, the champion. Never beaten him before. $19 health seems like so much health. Hexaghost fight was a lot like this too, but in the Hexaghost fight I had something that clearly was going to win for me. Whereas in this fight it's like, if I upgrade well-laid plans, I can hold catalysts until they get upgraded by warped tongues. And that's just not really where I want to be in life. Okay, one catalyst is done. Not impressive to work out how we can heal and win the fight, Pinkles. It's impressive to work out how we can not heal and win the fight. That is the thing of value. Lots of ways that we can win the fight after we get another 19 health. I don't think I had to rest. I think I'm a dumbhead. I'm gonna hold this catalyst, I think. Try to upgrade it. I think our deck is block dense enough that I can do that and not really be risking taking damage. It is a very block dense deck. Why did I rest at lifting site? It's hard to say. Okay, Crippling Cloud upgraded as well. Just play Catalyst, Deflect, and deal 14, and not have Catalyst in my deck anymore. At some point, we're just not getting that Catalyst upgraded. Maybe that's okay. It's absolutely okay. Is Chump the one who doesn't split at exactly 220? Sort of important right now. Hey, Scratch Monkey, thanks for the 9 months. Agbamushu to you as well. Sorry, I just want to kill with Shuriken from here. And just not use the poison cards in the deck at all. The best Foxy. Is that what that says? Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Just doesn't even deal that much damage. Interesting. I think I use my poison potion here, but not my ghost in a jar. Feels like Cloak and Dagger, Piercing Whale, Catalyst, and hold the other Catalyst. Maybe those are just hitting so hard that I dodge and roll. They're hitting pretty hard. Save the poison potion. Cool. Yeah, I didn't have to rust, I don't think. Pretty good cards. Pretty good cards. I think it's Malaise over Wraith form. Malaise for Awakened One and Time Eater. And it's fine in the heart fight, obviously. I think we have enough Piercing Whales. And we have a Ghost in a Jar, which we might actually be able to keep until turn 2/3 of the heart fight. Malaise seems good against Nemesis as well. Malaise seems good against... Yeah, Wraith Form's better against Giant Head. Wraith Form's better in the hallway fights, I think. And Wraith Form's possibly better against the Act 4 elites, although I already have the red mask to strip one of the artifact charges against them, so that's sort of questionable. I'm gonna take Malaise. 3 energy? I like it a little bit less on 3 energy. I do get a Runic Pyramid though. How many deflects do I have? This is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be pretty shitty. We really don't have any energy from anywhere, right? Gremlin horn. Yep, I guess so. I guess you're right. Looking for afterimage, failing to find afterimage. Man, expertise is a pretty bad card now. Yeah, I see you, Wobbles.
I would not have gotten my first A20 Iron 5 heart kill today if not for you. I was tempted to take a lot of bad stuff and then didn't. I also spent 5 minutes thinking about which potion to buy. You would have been proud.
I am proud. Congratulations. Thanks very much for the donation. Well, getting another deflect is huge. We want, like, 5 of those or something with the deck in its current state. I would like the deck to just not be in its current state. That would help. But if it's going to remain like this, we want probably 5 of those. If I'm ever going to play Crippling Cloud, it feels like I have to upgrade it. Upgrading After Image seems really good. Seems so insanely good. I didn't even remember I had a dagger spray. They want the piercing whale. Might have wanted the Crippling Cloud. Feels like we're probably going to be okay in this fight. Wait, you're not dead? Oh, yes you are. Never mind. Good. Good, 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 good. Another footwork with all of our deflects. Seems perhaps necessary. I should beat Donu Deka. I'm not too worried about Donu Deka. Could go... Okay. We could go 3 catalysts again. Ninja Scroll at exactly 264 gold is really interesting. I don't think it's interesting enough. Wraith Form seems sort of insane. Going like Wraith Form, discard Poison Pot, Ghost in a Jar seems sort of strong. I'm buying Wraith Form. That's sort of a given. Vizy, thanks for the 2 months sub, Dogma Mushu to you as well. I guess the question is just, do we actually deal enough damage to be discarding a poison potion? Or do we, like, card remove our dagger spray and then buy the catalyst instead? Or we can save gold. Having 1 Ghost in a Jar for the heart fight is going to be a really big deal. Having 2? Eh. Having 2 means we get to use 1 before the heart fight, which is nice. I'm not sure what, like, turn Reptimancer, I guess? A bad Reptimancer fight would be an example of where that comes up big. I think I like Wraith Form, Catalyst, card remove. Card remove a dash. Dashes are bad at this point. And if I get 1 more poison card, that would be great, but otherwise we're using the Crippling Cloud for all of it. Can I remove artifact stacks? No. I really need some way to remove artifact stacks. Alright, well Catalyst can sort of do that, so that counts for something. Oh, I can't afford the card remove. The plot thickens. Fucking hell. Dash is a very bad card right now, right? Doesn't seem good. I think we have enough damage. I think we remove the dash. The only place where we maybe don't have enough damage is like Time Eater, maybe. Wraith Form doesn't feel like it has to be upgraded. It's going to sit in our hand for a long time. And then against the heart, we only need 2. I'm going to upgrade it anyway, probably. +1 strength. Eh. Malaise is good. Recalling here isn't insane. Footwork's good. Crippling Cloud's okay. How did I remove dash over expertise? I don't know, expertise is pretty bad too. Certainly not good. This seems really bad. Remember when I took Caltrops over Leg Sweep? We have reached the part of the run where that decision gets regretted. Also regretting not having a third catalyst right now. Interesting. Need Crippling Cloud. This would be a really good turn if I had my Crippling Cloud in my hand. Also, it's not upgraded. Fun. Fun. Just trying to work out if I have to Poison Potion before Catalysts or not. Crippling Cloud didn't upgrade. I have to play Crippling Cloud this turn for the week, I believe. I guess that we're good. With the expectation that a lot of our damage comes from actually attacks after Wraith Form gets played. Should just win, right? They Wraith Form this turn. And then just damage, 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 damage. Can we block this turn? If we can block this turn, we can think about it, but I don't think we can block this turn, so I think it's moot. Alright. Sick. Fight. Ooh. Art of War? Ooh. Okay. I do have an Infinite Blades in the deck, but Art of War seems like so good. That seems so good. So a little bit more reasonable. appear not to be able to block. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, because I'm vulnerable. Okay. I did not realize Panache was going off there, and I was going to change intent. That was a bad play. Good. Okay, so this turn we're breaking that shield, so we don't want to curse. And I want to fight. Good cards! I like Piercing Whale number 4. I don't know. That is Piercing Whale number 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Piercing Whale number 4. Good card in the heart fight. I also like Leg Sweep. And I like Dodge and Roll, but I probably don't like Dodge and Roll enough to put another one in the deck. Picking the Piercing Whale. Pentagraph seems fun. I'm gonna recall here so that I can make some sort of complicated decision at that campfire about resting or whatever. Got some gold for the Act 4 store. A pocket watch? I don't know that matters very much in this run, but sure. Shit, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Dying? Do not joke about dying. Who said I was joking? Oh, back when I decided not to lift 2 campfires ago, this was basically the turn where it seemed like lifting would be really good. Because our shuriken hasn't gone off yet and we need to deal 25 damage. 9 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 does do it, though. $20, $39, $45. Okay. Hey Erasmus, thanks for the year of subs. Bomo show to you as well. I like Malaise the dagger. That's super goofy. Maybe I do. Let's do this. Probably not taking much damage this turn. Piercing whales have arrived. Good fight. Regal Pillow seems irrelevant. Flechettes with Shuriken? Shuriken Vajra. Do I just want footwork? It's a lot of defense. I have 4 piercing whales. It's a lot of defense. Maybe we can just load up on defense here. I have a Caltrops and a poison potion and 2 catalysts. I don't know. I don't know if we can kill the heart fast enough even with 4 piercing whales. I'm gonna trust in the footworks. At some point, I think like footwork is a pretty strong card, and if you have damage from somewhere, maybe it's possible to just put footworks in your deck and win. Sure. Would it have made sense to have taken career? At the time, I did not have very much gold and was not convinced I was making it through that act. So at the time, I didn't think it made sense. I can just block this. It's only 30, right? Yep. I can just block that. A lot of block. Would I take a deadly poison here? Yes. Yeah, I'd be pretty happy with a deadly poison. How good is dodge and roll with 3 footworks? Pretty good. Slow. Slow and doesn't deal damage, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna take it for the Act 3 bosses. We have an entire store before the Act 4 fights. And they have Pentagraph, 57 out of 66. I think Smith on a footwork sounds pretty good. We have to be blocking for 40 something a whole bunch. You know, Gonu Deka are gonna take a long time to die. It'll be Shuriken that kills them eventually, probably. He could lift. I think I'd rather just footwork. We're never... Oh man, the piercing whales are all getting eaten, probably. Goodbye, piercing whales. Probably don't want to play this Shiv, probably want to hold that for a Shuriken proc next turn. So since a lot of our damage comes from Thorns, I think we kill Deka first here. Also, there's no Shuriken proc this turn. I dream about playing Slay the Spire and Purite. I dream about streaming Slay the Spire. More specifically. I guess we might as well play this now. That way we get a Shiv next turn. Hey, Sensino. Agbomo show to you as well. Are they nightmares? No. Good dreams. Lots of ways we could play this turn. If we do the Crippling Cloud thing, we don't have Crippling Cloud in our deck anymore, which I sort of like. Let's do the Crippling Cloud thing. You dream about Hollow Knight. If you sleep after dying to a boss, you always beat a first try the next morning. You know, there's a theory of dreams that they are your brain, like, preparing for challenges it thinks it might have to overcome in the waking world. In the waking world, the world of the reed. Closer to a hypothesis than a theory. I don't know what the difference is between those two words. I guess you're saying it's less likely than I was implying it was? Sure. I accept. Donu Deka lay slain before me. It's a pretty good fight. We go up to full health from Pantograph. Low time eater. How you doing, baby? Time eater might be rough. We got one malaise, sort of our big trump card in this fight. Oh, also, Caltrops deals surprisingly large amounts of damage against Time Eater. I think I meant to play Infinite Blades. Play it now? I think I play it like a couple of turns from now, maybe. There is value to not taking damage in this fight. There's also value in just doing that, though. Cool. You ever have the dream where Time Eater flies in the window? Just play 6 cards per turn for a bit, I think. Play that, I guess. Your turn. Why did Pocket Watch just go off before Infinite Blades? Is that what just happened? I guess I will accept that that just happened, sure. Let's get rid of the shitty poison cards. They're not doing anything. Is it gonna go off before Infinite Blades again? Yep. That's not the way that I want that to work. Oh well. theories are strictly better than hypotheses. Now that's the Twitch chatting that I've grown accustomed to from this community. Right, guy. Thanks for the 4 months. Agbo Mushu to you as well. Foolish, foolish, foolish. Took 10 the turn that I played Malaise. Wonder if I could have just not taken damage, maybe. How I would feel about this run right now if I were not currently 6-0. I feel very stressed out at the moment. I mean, it's a 3 energy deck going into Act 4. So some of that's probably sort of fair. Literally part of the structure of the word, man. I don't think that you can use etymology to derive meaning from words. I mean, sometimes you can. I think you would come up with some very odd ideas about what some parts of language mean if that was your general approach to words, though. Footwork, Malaise. I don't know. We can super easily die to the Act 4 Elite right now. It's a second Ghost in a Jar. It's a burst? Huh. Huh. Bag of Prep seems really good. I think maybe just Bag of Prep Mango. Like, burst's cool, I guess. Could I go burst over a Bag of Prep? Fuck off. Do I, though? No. I might play Poison Stab for artifact charges, and also to, like, apply poison. I can afford it, right? I can just barely afford the Poison Stab that's on sale. I think the way we win the heart fight is, like, largely with Caltrops. I think the 20 poison damage or whatever that we're going to apply with Crippling Cloud plus Deadly Poison is actually plenty there. Plus Caltrops plus Shuriken. I guess we don't have Kunai or Ornamental Fan. Just going Bag of Prep Mango seems so good though. Burst instead of Mango? Oh, it just seems wrong. Go Burst, card remove instead of Mango. Now it's getting a little bit more interesting. Card remove seems good. That might have sold me on it. It is an expensive Mango. Okay. First bag, card remove, poison stab. Where's that expertise thingy? I want to get rid of expertise. Where'd it go? Alright. I need the Piercing Whale for next turn. Malaise gets rid of Artifact Stack, deflects for this turn. Caltrops is scaling. Do I want to scale the way that Caltrops scales? I don't know. I guess probably. Hey Slamadong, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Agbomo show to you as well. Seems fine not to play Shiv, so I have an extra energy next turn. I don't do anything with the energy. I'm just gonna Piercing Whale next turn, probably. Let's draw more cards instead. Also, this blocks for 2 more. Imagine a world in which this deck had footworks in it. Zeddy, thanks for the 10 gift subs. Agbomo show to you as well. I don't believe we get to Wraith Form this turn. Get to Wraith Form at some point, though. Actually gonna use Malaise here for the week, I think. I think with all these Piercing Whales, maybe we're okay against Spire Spear. drop Piercing Wit, or if I drop Wraithform next turn, I have Burst, Crippling Cloud, Catalyst. I don't know if that's enough damage. Paracetamol, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Bomo show to you too. If that wasn't the right play that turn, I'm just, I don't know, not good enough at the game to work out what the right play was. That's fine. Gotta respect my limits as a player, I guess. We're getting there. Honestly, feels sort of weird not having Snecko Skull right now. I can just get these cards out of the deck, maybe. Maybe they're not super great cards. Okay, I don't believe there's anything I need to stack or anything like that. David, thanks for gifting us up to Down the Red Mask. Down the Red Mask, thank you for the 222 gold earlier in this run. Instrumental to the run's success, I would say. Thought you were gonna deal damage to me, didn't you? Nope, I'm invincible. Okay. We're at max HP for the heart bite. Leg sweep seems really good. It's another way to deal with artifact charges, stuff like that. I don't know if footwork. I don't know if the deck spot's better than the poison pot here. I think with all of our piercing whales and 66 health, probably no. Probably no. Burst plus straight away. That's awesome. Play Caltrops, play leg sweep, burst leg sweep. Hold Wraith Form, probably? Do we hold Wraith Form for the entire game, or do we trust that we draw it again before we die? We're not taking damage the first cycle. I think we trust that we draw it again. This turn I go after image. I'm getting rid of deflect. And leg sweep, maybe? I want to draw the, like, footworks and stuff, right? Maybe also blur, actually? Okay. This is a very different way from how I thought I was playing the turn when I started it, but yeah, I think this is better. Being able to burst leg sweep seems really good, though. I don't know. My thought was I was going to go like burst plus blur, blur, deflect, deflect, and have a bunch of block, but I don't have any dexterity, so that isn't actually any block. But if I were to do that, yeah, I'm just going to use my intangible pot on the big attack, that's fine, and draw a piercing whale. Or not draw a piercing whale, I don't know. Malaise works. Really want to Ghost and Jar that. Yes. Yeah, I do want to Ghost and Jar that. 6, 12, 24, 48, and 90 something. It should be good enough. Yeah, if you're not Ghost and Jarring that, I don't know what you're Ghost and Jarring. Okay, I think we won. That's cool. Piercing whale, piercing whale, piercing whale. I think I'd like to play a bit more poison. We don't need to perfect the heart fight, that's fine. Just pass the turn. Huh. Alright, so that's 7-0 alternating and 5 silent wins. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. These runs are lasting about twice as long as my runs usually last at this point. Poison potion was so good. Yep. We held that for a long time, didn't we? I think we win without it. I think with a Ghost in a Jar, we would have been completely fine. Like, we still had Wraith form in our deck. We were not actually close to being dead there. But certainly dealing almost 100 poison damage every turn sped things up. Had the potion since Act 2. The Ghost in a Jar I got from the whale. I got that Ghost in the Jar from the whale.